Hey guys, Dr. Decks here. Today I have a quick tip for you. It's about when you're spacing a deck, how do you keep nice straight lines and how do you keep those gaps looking so consistent? There's a couple things that we use when we're gapping our decks. But this is more of a quick tip on how to get you back into play when you're finding that you're coming out, your deck boards are starting to bow a little bit. So what we have going on right now is our deck, we're laying it in two separate sections. So this section over here, we're already committed to. It's already good to go. We had to keep the deck board straight, we use spacers and clamps. So you can see our spacers right here, and you can also see the type of clamps we're using. Now normally you can cinch those down, and even with all the precise care and all the attention that we give these decks, we still have issues with deck boards starting to wallop or bow a little bit. And I always try to fix that as we're building or as we're laying or installing our deck boards. So what we did, since we're committed to this side, we have to make this side of the deck match this side of the deck. And sometimes when you're trying to match lengths or lines, best way to try and figure that out is adjusting your gap, okay? So to adjust your gap any different, we're using these orange spacers that TimberTech and AZEK put out, and they're called a deckmate spacer. But because I'm having to push these boards out a little bit more to meet my other side of this deck, plus I had a slight concave and I wanted to straighten this board out, we have a little bit of an issue. So what we did is we used composite shims, right? Here's our composite shims. Now notice, all these composite shims are about the same depth in the deck. What that does is that ensures that I have the same amount of gap on each deck board. If I put a level up here, they're all pretty much about the same height. You can even bang on it a little bit, and that way, instead of these spacers, so if I did this right, every single one of these spacers should be loose because I had to give each board a little bit more gap than what the spacer provides. So let's check it out. So what I've noticed, they're all loose. This one's a little snug, and this one was a little snug. But now they're all looser because I have more gap in them than I do on a standard gapping tool. So now what we're gonna do is, since I have the gap I want and I'm also at the right depth, I'm matching the other side of my deck, now I'm gonna face screw or fasten, or however you have to do this. This is mostly for when you're cortexing decks. I have a couple other techniques when we're using hidden fasteners, but this is for when you're like face screwing your deck, or if you're using a hidden fastening system like Cortex like we're doing right now. So basically, now that the shims are in here, we can face screw this, and then I'll screw that off, and then I'll pull my shims, and then I'll go down to the next area that I need to check and make sure I don't have any funky gaps, and I'll equalize all the gaps with my shims. So that's what I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you liked it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, leave your comments below, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.